I know you guys are beat up and are without. I think you dressed out 8 guys. I think a lot of people thought this would be a lopsided game. You guys obviously played them real tough. Just what did you think of the effort and that you guys gave them a tough game?
I thought the effort was really good. I had told my team watching film, and if we didn't turn the ball over a lot and we could kind of stay within the rebound margin and make some shots, we would have a chance to be in the basketball game, and that's what happened.
What do you think ultimately was the difference?
Well, they got some really good basketball players, man. It's the reason why Musk's record is what it is, man. He does an unbelievable job. But they're physical and they're tough. And when they shoot the ball well, I tell people all the time, when they shoot the ball well, they can beat you by 15 or 20 for sure. It's a good basketball team here. They're physical and they're solid. And they got guys that can score.
I guess Luka caught number 10. What kind of things opened up for him?
Number 10, Marco Lucas. Well, let me tell you something, Nate. He about 7 games too late making some shots. No, I was happy for him to make some shots. It's been a while before he's made some shots, and I knew he was overdue for a good basketball game. He picked the right time to make some shots.
Tony was shooting like 67% coming in. He's 6 of 7. He's kind of transitioned into more of an inside guy from what he was at Pitt. But just what you think of him scouting Arkansas, and then what you think of him after seeing what?
He's a junkyard dog. I mean, you don't have to. I love a guy like that. You don't have to call any plays for him. He just gets it within the system, Bob. So that's a great pickup by Muss. He's a really good basketball player, man. He really is. He's kind of a glue guy on this basketball team. He's solid.
A lot of teams, after the way Arkansas ended that first half, where they just kind of checked it in. What got you all back in it in the second half?
I think we were down with 3:48 in the first half. I turned to my assistant coach Preston and said, I think we were down 6. I said, these last 3-4 minutes are going to be big. If we can hold tight, we can go in, and we won't be down as much. And we did. We turned the ball over, and I guess it was a 6-8-0 run. I don't know what it was, but it was a big run to give them a good lead going into halftime.
Arkansas obviously hasn't played a lot of in-state teams in a really long time. So what does playing Arkansas mean for another in-state team like Little Rock?
Well, I think it's great. I think it's long overdue. I have to tip my hat to Hunter and Eric Musselman for having the vision to play UCA, Pine Bluff in football and us in basketball. I think it's great. I think it's great for the state. And once again, I'm going to tip my hat to Hunter and Muss, man. That's great what they've done.
Note got on about a 9-0 run there late to help them get some cushion. What do you think of him in his game?
He can put that ball in the basket. He can flat out score. He wants to score. He's a gifted offensive player. And when he's on, and tonight he was on, he can beat you.
What do you think of Devo Davis? He pretty good all-around game. You know?
Devo reminds me of myself some. He guards. You don't have to run any plays for him. He still can score. He's a glue guy, and he's a really good teammate. And he plays hard as heck. He's a good player. They got some good players on this team. Muss and his staff have done a really good job of recruiting, and Muss is number 1 in that transfer portal, man. He's taking advantage of it than any other coach in America, man. And you got to tip your hat to him for that.
Darrell, how much of Eddie Sutton is still in you, and do you ever find yourself saying things that he said to you years ago?
Yes, I said tonight to my team, ball you man, ball you man. A couple of times guys got beaten. The weak side help wasn't there, and I'm always preaching to my guys about ball you man. We do shell drill every day, but we're shorthanded. We're a shorthanded team, but I'm happy the way my team competed and where they played. We're a really banged up bad team right now, physically banged up bad.
3 starters, right?
5.
5. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's pretty good then.
Hey, nobody needs to feel sorry for us, because if it was the other way around, I'd have tried to beat the hell out of Muss. Trust me. So you don't need to feel sorry. It's part of it. It's unfortunate it's at the wrong time. But that's part of it, man. Do I want those guys back? Man, I would love to have those guys back, but it's going to be a while before that happens. Bob, you buy me something?